Please confirm if my screen is visible. Is it readable enough for you? And are you guys able to hear me properly?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We're
great.
able to see.
Yes.
Sorry for the delay. There was an issue, and because of that, what has happened? I was not able to, since today morning. I'm struggling with my electricity and inverter. Finally, I got it a direct connection. So two declaration. One is I was not able to prepare for the session. We may have to just take a few topics, and we may have to take the shortened period for today. Second thing,
No
I do
problem.
not have backup. So if power cut is there, then session may get disconnected. I'll let you know, guys, on WhatsApp group, right?
No
Otherwise,
problem, sir.
I
No
do have
problem.
backup, so it doesn't even impact whenever it happens. So if electricity is gone, power cut is there, then our session will get disconnected abruptly. You won't even able to hear me anything. I'll update you guys on WhatsApp group what is happening. Right? Having said that, let's get started. Yesterday we covered PowerShell. What is PowerShell? Or rather, what is CLI? We covered command line interface. What is GUI? How does it make difference? How quickly we can do things with CLI? All these things we have seen. Then we went to PowerShell specifically. There are many CLI. Bash is there, right? Then Linux shell will be there. We were talking about PowerShell, which is inbuilt client, which is inbuilt a command line interface for Microsoft. It's in Windows. Then we saw how to connect with PowerShell to your Azure account. Then we checked few basic commands, right? Example, how to check available VMs in your portal or available VMs in your subscription, etc. And then after that, we also saw how to use it to create a machine. That is using your Windows machine PowerShell, as in your local PowerShell, also Portal's PowerShell. We saw both of these things, right? Then I assigned you a task where you guys had to do this. I did not see any one of you have completed that. And one of the subscription is expiring today, so I was hoping that you guys could do it, but that's fine. So this was the task which you had to do. It's very basic instructions we have given. I've given here, and top of this, I had shared a script with you guys, right? A detailed script I had shared with you, where you, if you're doing it using your Windows machine, you had to check your PowerShell version first. Then you had to install some modules, this module. Then you had to set the execution policy, remote policy enable on your PowerShell. Then you had to connect your PowerShell with your Azure portal. That is the main step. I mean, this is where you get connected. ये सब तो जो है ना, maybe आप करोगे और या फिर आपके लैपटॉप पे, because you are admin on Azure portal. You maybe you're global admin on Active Directory. You are owner on subscription, right? No matter what level of access, highest level of access you have. लेकिन जब आपके लोकल लैपटॉप की बात आती है, वहां पर यू आर जस्ट एन एंड यूजर. लोकल लैपटॉप पे आप एडमिन नहीं हो. तो मे बी पावरशेल को आप अपडेट नहीं कर पाओ, मे बी पावरशेल का वर्जन आप अपग्रेड नहीं कर पाओ, मे बी यू आर नॉट एबल टू इंस्टॉल मॉड्यूल्स. सो दिस ऑन योर लोकल लैपटॉप, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इन ऑफिस, वेन एवर यू ज्वाइन सम ऑफिस, जब आपको लैपटॉप मिलता है. सो नो मैटर व्हाट इज योर पोस्ट इन दैट आईटी एनवायरनमेंट, यू आर जस्ट अ यूजर, राइट? वहां पर एडमिन कौन होता है? आपके लोकल सर्विस डेस्क वाले जो होते हैं, दोज आर योर एडमिन्स. सो they will come and install PowerShell for you on your laptop if it is not there. Most of the time, it is inbuilt tool, it is there. PowerShell का version they will check if it needs to be upgraded, they will do it. But nowadays 5 जो है normal है. ठीक है? Then installing module, it may require administrator access, so they can do it for you, or you can also do it for you. Commands are same as far as you have access. यहाँ से actual में आपका काम शुरू होता है when you connect to Microsoft Azure. So this is the command which you use. Connect hyphen easy connect. It opens a pop-up. We have seen it yesterday. वहां पे आप अपना यूजर आईडी पासवर्ड डालते हो, and then you are connected. Just to try, you can run a command, get azvm. For example, yesterday we got connected. Let's see if that connection is still there or not. So if I run this command, get azvm, and if I don't get anything, which means I'm not connected to any subscription. And if I get a reply, it will show me that, okay, you are connected to this subscription. Look at this. It's not working. Why? What does it say? Your Azure credentials have not been set up or it has been expired. Please run the command connect AZ connect. So what is it saying? कि कल जो आपने connect किया था, it has been expired now. You'll have to do it again. So first I'll have to run this command. It will open a pop-up, right? It will open a pop-up. I'll have to type in my user ID and password. Then it will again connect my to. Look at this. I simply just have to connect. In my case, my user ID and password is saved, so it just allowed me to click on that. In your case, for the first time, it will ask you for user ID and password, and then you will get connected. Once you get connected, you will have this screen where you can again run these commands, get or etc. Right? These things you can do. Any doubts? Any questions, guys? Still here? This is what we did yesterday. So, do you guys have any doubts? Any questions? Yes? No? Maybe, guys? Can you hear me?
Not now, as I'm not able to execute last two tasks. So I'll try to get this conclude today, and then if there will be any doubt, I'll come back.
What about others, guys? Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back, guys. Meanwhile, please think if you have any doubt. Just 1 minute. Yes, guys. Any doubts? People who attended the session, people, anyone who practiced, you tried to connect. Any doubts? Any questions here? If not, maybe we'll go ahead and uh, let's go ahead and pick the next topic. Right. Though I have given the details of the task, how to work on that. I'm expecting few of you to complete. Let me see. This subscription still, I think, has few days, 2 or 3 days. Let me go ahead and check the other subscription. This is last day, I think, for this subscription. So please make sure it is still active. It's not disabled. Tomorrow you'll see this as disabled. This is where we can see the billing period. Your free credit expires today. So maybe by today, 12 a.m., whoever wants to practice, practice, and I will check later on. We will not be able to use this anymore, right? And once this is done, guys, I've been telling you that we'll need to volunteer someone from this group and someone from this group so we can have one more subscription and then we can add other same practice we'll have to do. We'll have to add all these people, right? So please let me know who is available to do. Don't just create it directly, just let me know so I'll help you guys to create one, right? One of you guys from here, I think. Anyone from you guys, it's okay if you guys uh are ready to opt for one. Okay? Yeah, please make sure you have not used your credit card already for a free subscription. If you have, you will not be eligible for this. Right, do let me know and we'll prepare that this week. People from this subscription, try to finish your task today itself because this is expiring today. The other one, you guys still have 2 or 3 days, I guess. Right? Fine. Let's get started, guys. So today what we are going to do is talk about ARM template. Very basic things we'll talk about ARM templates. ARM template is nothing but it's similar to your PowerShell. Whatever we did yesterday using PowerShell, same things we can do using ARM template. For example, if I'm creating a machine here, this is how I create a machine using GUI. We already saw how to create a machine using PowerShell. Now let's say that I'm creating a machine using, this is how I create it using GUI. Let me create this machine, and at the end of the machine, we get to see one template, and then I'll explain it to you. Okay, we have seen all these commands, how to, if you want any command to be added, to be removed, any port to be added, to be removed, how to achieve that in PowerShell. We have seen that. Okay, let's see. So this is the first machine I create. Once this gets created, you will see an option to download the template. Once this is being done, let me show you some templates. Okay, look at this. ARM template, guys, it is nothing. First thing, ARM, it's ARM, Azure Resource Manager. In short form, we call that ARM, ARM, Azure Resource Manager. Here it is, Azure Resource Manager. We are talking about ARM template, Azure Resource Manager template, right? How to use that? This is the template. This is how it looks. This is nothing. Again, it's a script. Similar to what we had. This is PowerShell script. This is a JSON script, which is written in Java. Right? We are not learning here how to write a script. We are only learning how to amend it, how to uh, tweak it, twist it, and reuse it in your own environment. Right? So this is PowerShell script. Simply, if you had to name it differently, name this machine differently, you'll come here and change the name. Similar things you will see here. Now, I told you this is very basic script I have written. That is the reason you see it very easy. I told you that you might see a 4-page wala script also. In actual environment, you will see it. यहाँ पर if you come and check, this is an ARM template. ये कुछ नहीं है, script ही है ये. But there are so many parameters. Why? Because it is written properly. This is not for the practice purpose. And इसको पूरा डिटेल में इन्होंने लिखा है अच्छे से. So they had given variables, etc. Everything. Look at this. They have mentioned the IP address. We did not do that. Did we mention any IP address? No. What did we do? We simply ran it. We were okay कि कोई भी IP address मिल जाए. But if I want a specific IP address, I can do that. If I want a specific, look at this, standard or trusted. We did not select this. Right? हमने काफी चीजें डिफॉल्ट छोड़ दी, इसलिए हमारी स्क्रिप्ट इट्स वेरी सिंपल. बट लुक एट दिस दिस इज अ डिटेल स्क्रिप्ट कि कौन सा ओएस इसमें से पिक करना है, दैट आई विल बी एबल टू डू इट व्हाइल रनिंग द स्क्रिप्ट. सो दिस इज योर ARM template. Okay? Same template, you can pick it from here. You can get it from your architect team. You can look at this, download this, and you can change these names, etc. And एक machine अगर आपने बना ली है, this machine is ready. Okay, this machine is ready. Now, if you want to uh, redeploy the similar machine, अब आपको इस तरह से 4 5 10 machine बनाने हैं, और maybe you know that this was a sample machine and client has approved it, and now you'll have to create hundreds of machine like this. So now, instead of writing everything from scratch, what you can do is you can go to template. On this page only you get it. Okay, look at this. Either you can download it from here. I'm downloading the template. It got downloaded. Or you can come here, check templates, and you can download it from here also. Right? These are the variables, etc. You don't have to understand everything. ये सब में कुछ नहीं करना है आपको. Right? You just have to have a look at this. ये आपको कोई और download करके दे देगा. You simply just need to understand how to deploy a machine using this one. So this is a template. Again, I'm downloading this template, and these are parameters. I will download these parameters also. Okay. Now, if I want to deploy a machine, what are the options do I have? First option, I come here and I deploy it from here. यहाँ पर आपको सिर्फ गूगल पर सर्च करना है. That don't worry, you don't have to do any practical for this. इसका कोई पूछने भी नहीं वाला है आपको. But in your interview, you should be able to say that I have deployed machine using Portal, I've deployed machine using PowerShell, and I have deployed machines using Azure uh, Resource Management Template, ARM template. Right? So you come here and you simply just click on deploy. It will ask you user ID and password for Azure. This link I'll share with you, or you can simply just Google it as your ARM template and you will get it. Okay. This is the page you'll come to. That is one method, right? यहाँ पर आप अपना user ID, pass, sorry, you select your subscription, etc., user ID and password. Rest everything, it will pick up from the template. Right? You'll have to fill this information. Rest everything, it will pick up from the template. If you want to edit the template, you can come here and edit that template. कि ठीक है वर्चुअल मशीन का नाम मुझको चेंज करना है. I want some other information, etc. You want to change parameters, you can change parameters from here. Okay? Parameters क्या होते हैं? Example, size, OS का value, uh, then public IP. These are the parameters. Right? Virtual machine name. Look at this. If I want to change it from simple VM to UT-Kloud VM, just save it. Right? Region. I can hard code this. I think it is already hard coded. Let's see. What is the benefit of this? If your architect is giving you this template, you will not able to change this. There is no scope that you by mistake you will take East US2. You don't have an option here, right? And password, normally you will never see this in script. We discussed it yesterday also. In PowerShell script also, you will not see this one. Now look at this. Next, and create. That's all you have to do to create a machine. How many stages have you skipped? If you again go back, if you are creating a new machine, how many steps do we follow on GUI, and how many steps I had to follow just because I had an ARM template? We are seeing that. So I just had to fill this basic information, user ID and password, right? And I have to click next, and it will allow me to create a machine. On the other hand, if I actually go and create a virtual machine, how many steps will it ask? So it will ask me to fill all this information, zone, etc., whether it is redundancy, image, right? Size, user ID, password that we are doing, ports. If I go next, disk, networking, ये सब कुछ मुझको fill करना पड़ता है manually. On the other hand, if I'm using a template, you don't have to worry about कि template कैसे बनता है, कौन बना रहा है, how would I know मैं कैसे template बना. No one is asking you that. That is not your job, right? You are applying for implementation engineer, or you are applying for admin, right? So you don't have to worry about it. You will get that not exactly with the build sheet, but कहीं ना कहीं आपका कोई repository वगैरह होता है जहां पर आपके सारे templates वगैरह पड़े होते हैं. Right? So you simply just have to learn how to deploy a machine using that template. So within 2 steps, you are able to create a machine. Look at this. You just had to uh, upload that template which you have got. So ये template तो हमने online उठा लिया था. Now let's go ahead and have a look at the template which we downloaded, right? We downloaded one template. Here it is. The machine which I created और उसका एक template मैंने download किया था. So if I go ahead and check this template, if I extract this template, look at this. यहाँ पर भी वही चीज. If I want to edit this, I can edit it. Here, if I want to change something, maybe I don't want the coming machine in East US, so I'll simply make it East US 2. Okay. Machine name I want to change. Uh, I want to make some changes in ports. I can do that if you can, otherwise it's okay. आपको ये नहीं समझना है व्हाट इज इट रिटर्न, ये कैसे लिखा है, ये कॉमा क्यों है, दिस इज नॉट okay, this is my machine name, so I'll simply just go ahead and replace it with 3. Replace all. Done. Save. Now if I upload this script again and rerun it, I will have the exact same machine. The only thing, the machine's name will be ARM template, ARM 03. That will be the machine's name. Rest everything will be same. So now are you guys getting it, that how easy it is to duplicate a machine? I tell you, your client comes to you and he tells that, okay, this machine you created, it's perfect, looking good. Uh, Give me 2 more machines, right? What you can do, simply download it, just rename the machine and then deploy it. Just rename it to 1, 2, 3 and start deployment. When you want to deploy something from portal, how would you do that? You go ahead and check deploy a custom template. First time we came directly from internet a link, right? But if you want to do it from portal, this is what you can practice at least. Go to home, search here, deploy custom template. And if you want to create a Linux machine, here you have a common template. A common template बना हुआ है. Okay, this will give you a Linux machine. Just select your resource group. See, machine का नाम वगैरह सब कुछ दिया है. एक बेसिक मशीन होगा कोई. If you want to do the same thing for Windows machine, you'll get it, right? And if you want to run your own template, right, then you can use it. Build your own template in the editor. You can do that. You can upload also. If you want to upload some template, you can upload it. Now, which one can you upload? Right? Here, let's say that I want to upload the file which I just edited. Right? Here it is. Now, if I click save and run, I will have a new machine. I just simply have to run it, and I will have a similar machine with a different name. बस आपको इतना ही करना है. So at least you should know that from where are you using ARM template, what is ARM template. इससे ज़्यादा बहुत आपको कुछ जानने की ज़रूरत नहीं है इसमें. You don't even have to practice. It is okay. If you want to practice, go home, click on deployment, custom deployment और यहाँ पर आकर एक दो machine बस बना लो like this. Let's create a Linux machine. So you'll get an idea that how to create a machine using template. Simple VM is the name. User ID and password, maximum time you'll have to type. Even if you're doing it using PowerShell, we saw it that how a pop-up appears, right? Next, and it's done. Simple. So in 2 steps, you are creating a machine, right? How many machines are being, how many resources are being created? 6. It could be your virtual network, etc. Virtual network, maybe one NSG, ये सब बन रहा होगा साथ में. But did you have to do that? No. Everything. What you had to do, you just have to. Okay, this is good option. Look at this. Visualize that if I run this template, क्या क्या बनने वाला है. I click on visualize. I hope you guys are able to see the screen. It is uh, readable enough for you guys. तो एक मशीन बनेगी. Name simple VM. Okay. This is how, by the way, your architecture diagram will come to you. सिंपल वीएम एक ये मशीन बनेगी. एक आपका निक बनेगा, सिंपल लिनक्स वीएम निक INT. एक आपका नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप बनेगा, एक पब्लिक आईपी बनेगा, एक वर्चुअल नेटवर्क बनेगा. ओके, सो दिस इज व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट इफ यू रन दिस स्क्रिप्ट. If you want to make some changes, let's say now, okay, I save it. Now I want to again check. Look at this. Can you see the change? So this is how I have to finalize my ARM template script. It's a JSON script, by the way, right? JSON is it's in Java. So you have to just finalize your script. You as in not you. I told you that you'll always have help. You will have your architect team, etc. You will have your developers team, right? You will have this template. Once this is ready, why are we doing this? ये सब क्यों कर रहे हैं हम लोग? Why can't we simply go ahead and do the deployment using portal? I told you that already yesterday. Uh, Today or in training, we are doing just one machine, two machine. Imagine you have 200 machines, 500 machines, 1,000 machines to deliver. राइट? यहाँ पर एक मशीन बनाना इट्स वेरी इजी टास्क. व्हाई? बिकॉज बैकएंड में कोई काम नहीं करते हैं हम लोग, राइट? आई जस्ट शो यू द मशीन ऑन पोर्टल एंड इट्स गॉन. So it hardly takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You can think, यार 100 machine है भी. If I have two people, we can create a lot of machine. No, that's not the way it works. In live environment, you can barely create two machines per day. Two machines. Why? You don't just have to create a machine. आपको machine बनाना होता है. Then you have to go to 10 other tools. उसमें उस machine को add करना है. Monitoring tool है. Maybe आपका antivirus का कोई tool है. CMDB कोई है जहाँ पे आप database अपडेट करते हो, वो टूल है. किसी को ईमेल सेंड करना है. Then you will have to लेट्स आफ्टर दैट यू हैव टू पैचिंग उस पे एनरोल करनी है. बिग फिक्स क्लाइंट यूज कर रहे हो आप, SSM यूज कर रहे हो. दीज आर टूल्स विच हेल्प्स इन पैचिंग. पैचिंग मतलब उसका अपडेट, रेगुलर अपडेट, राइट? कि रेगुलर अपडेट कैसे होना चाहिए. सो ऑल दिस थिंग, ये सब सेटअप करते करते एक दिन में आप मुश्किल से दो मशीन बना सकते हो. नाउ इमेजिन यू हैव 200 मशीन्स, राइट? वर्किंग डे वगैरह को कंसिडर करते हुए आपको ये 200 मशीन डिलीवर करने में 6 मंथ्स लग जाएंगे. नो क्लाइंट विल बी हैप्पी विद दैट. Hence, we required some robust mechanism जिससे हम multiple machines deploy कर सके और error का chance कम से कम हो. So one thing we saw yesterday was PowerShell. Right? Using PowerShell, so we can do this. And this is ARM template. ARM template में भी आप ये कर सकते हो. You can deploy multiple machines also, or you can deploy one by one, but you're using parameters, right? जैसे ही आप parameters use करते हो, so error के chances बहुत कम हो जाते हैं because you're not क्लिकिंग एनीथिंग. और ये चीज हमने आकर इसको पोर्टल पे की है. पावर शेल भी वी केम हियर एंड वी डिड इट ऑन द पोर्टल. बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू प्रोग्रामेटिक एक्सेस एज इन पावर शेल और आर्म टेम्पलेट, तो इसके साथ आपका इंटीग्रेशन का भी ऑप्शन खुल जाता है. व्हाट इज इंटीग्रेशन नाउ? दैट यू इंटीग्रेट इट विद टेराफॉर्म. सो यू डोंट इवन हैव टू कम टू पोर्टल. यहाँ से आप बैठे बैठे यू कैन सिंपली जस्ट सिट हियर एंड यू कैन स्टार्ट रनिंग योर स्क्रिप्ट्स यहाँ से. एंड योर resources will get started. Deployment will get started. So this is how it becomes very easy, effective, and less chances of error. This is how you work in your actual environment. But we obviously have to should know GUI में कैसे दिखता है, क्या होता है. So we will at least have some idea. Okay? This is why we use ARM template. This is why we use PowerShell. Any doubts, any questions, guys?
So I'm not able to use this ARM template by the custom deployment. It's giving some error. There was an error downloading XYZ, and that the publisher has enabled the CORS policy on the endpoint.
Okay. Which template are you using?
Linux virtual machine. I'm not sure whether actually for practice purpose I'm using my official laptop. So I'll
Oh
cross
no,
check
I,
again
I
on
think
my.
you were not there yesterday, right? I made it very clear, guys, when it comes to ARM template and when it comes to PowerShell, please do not use your office laptop. It was very
Oh,
evident. Yesterday, I made this. I already shared this warning with all of you. I forgot you were not there yesterday. Even the scripts which I have shared for PowerShell, do not use it at all on your office laptop because in backend it will try to open multiple ports, etc. So don't try to do it on office laptop at all. You'll always have
okay.
restrictions, so many restrictions you will have on office laptop, and your network. Watcher will immediately capture these details, right? So don't do that on your office laptop. As far as this is
Okay.
concerned, let me see. I think it is working fine. This is not my subscription. This is one of your subscription. So I am not facing any problem here except for this password, etc. I have to give.
Okay, fine. So I'll check on my personal laptop.
Yes. So it works fine. It is running validation. Yes, guys. Any doubts, any questions? We still have 3 minutes. You don't have to worry much about it, but it should not be an alien topic for you. It should not happen कि किसी ने ARM template पूछ लिया and then you are saying कि यार ये क्या होता है? ARM template क्या होता है? I've never heard of ARM template, right? That should not be the case. So any doubts, any questions, please do ask. We still have 3 minutes. We are not starting any new topic. We will keep this one dedicated to ARM template. So if you have any doubts, any questions, please do ask.
Suhail, you
Yes,
said about Terraform.
right.
Uh, we don't have any idea about this.
It's not even a part of our course. I mean, that will, it's a part of DevOps. So even if they are asking, you can deny it that I've not worked on Terraform. Terraform is a tool which you use to deploy the infrastructure. I mean, you won't see any tool ये इसी में use होता है. Now this is my VS Code. It is a tool. इसमें मैंने Terraform install कर रखा है. And if I want to run some scripts etc. यहाँ से Terraform से, so I can do that. So if you don't know about it, don't worry. We are not preparing for DevOps. You can straight away deny. I've not used Terraform. Or maybe I'll share some basic videos of Terraform. आप देख सकते हो कि कैसे ये होता है. But it's recommended not to say that. Otherwise Terraform के questions आ जाएंगे. आपका select होता हुआ इंटरव्यू भी नेगेटिव चला जाएगा. Yes, yes. Any other doubts? Any questions? Here, what we had to learn is just how to deploy a VM using template. That was the aim of this session. That you should know. और आपने अगर कोई VM बना लिया है, उसका टेम्पलेट कैसे डाउनलोड करना है, उसको एडिट करके कैसे फिर से अपलोड करके रीयूज करना है. इफ यू नो दीज थ्री थिंग्स, दिस इज इट. दैट्स ऑल यू नीड टू नो. Okay, guys, if you don't have any doubts, we have only 30 seconds left in this session. I will close the session. Let's take a break of 5 minutes and we'll start with a new topic. We'll resume at 11:45. 3 minutes are enough. Same link, 11:45. I'm stopping the session now.